I'll live here, remember? Oh, grab us that towel, will you? I'm dripping everywhere.
Yeah. I know you do, I wasn't expecting to see you.
No, likewise. I thought you'd be at your studio.
I was. I came back early.
You also forgot to hang your coat up.
I thought you were going out with the girls.
Oh, we didn't go in the end. Everywhere was busy, booked up.
So what's with all the
Bags. This, my love, is plan B. Well, as we couldn't meet in town, I suggested they came here. You look annoyed, what is it? But far too much. There's no way we'll ever eat all this. Oh, here, is your up?
Not for me.
Not like you to refuse a glass.
You should have told me.
Told you what? It's a few friends, Nat. Don't get hysterical.
Yeah. Your friends.
Okay, my friends.
If I'd have done the same thing.
Frankly, I'd be amazed. I've never even met your friends. They're not imaginary, are they, Nat? Anyway, it's done, so... Achieve much. At the studio, I mean. Is that absolutely necessary?
You should have told me.
I honestly thought you would be at your studio. That the house would be empty. I'm sorry, I didn't think. I've apologised, Nat. You could say something.
Fine.
What does that mean?
It means just that.
What is this? Is this some kind of joke? I asked you a question.
No. It's not a joke.
You were going to leave a note. 3 years and that's all I'm worth. A scribbled note on a tatty scrap of paper. Nat! Answer me! You spring this on me without so much as an explanation. How could you do that?
I don't know.
You don't know. How can you not know? Okay. All right. You're unhappy. Why is this the first I've heard? Why didn't I know? Why didn't you tell me?
I'm telling you now.
That wasn't your plan. You were going to walk without a goodbye, and had I not come back when I had you, would have done.
It's not what you think.
Not what I think. What do I think, Nat?
There's this guy. Oh, Mando, your face.
Don't, I swear to God.
He likes my work.
Your work?
My work, Manda. not me.
Okay.
He thinks I've got something.
And by something you mean?
Potential.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm happy. Truly, genuinely happy. You've found something to focus your energies on, and that's great. I'm glad you've got something to dedicate yourself to. But what I'm struggling to get my head round is why that means the end of us.
You're asking for something that I can't give you.
I'm asking for nothing!
You think...
What?
You think I'm wasting my time?
When have I ever said that?
It's not what you say.
I have always supported you, Nat, always.
What about when I asked you to sponsor an exhibition of my work?
Nat,
You laughed.
financial investment is a whole different...
You laughed! Manda, to my face!
You're being... What's in the bag, Nat?
Put it down.
Don't you think we should find out? Well, I think you've forgotten a few things. Goldfrapp, Coltrane or George Michael, that certainly isn't mine.
Stop.
Stop! This was your idea.
Put them back.
They're yours, so you ought to have them. Oh, let's not forget about your bar.
I made it for you.
Well, here, take it.
Put it down.
Take it.
I don't want it.
I said, take it. Jesus, Nat.
You're bleeding.
What?
Your hand. Sit down. You'll live.
Thank you.
It's just as well I'm not a fan of the new romantics.
You've got paint on your face. Don't you realise what you're doing? What's going on in there?
I can't help you.
You don't know, or you won't tell me. What does me? Okay, I'm sorry. You're upset. You're feeling angry, confused.
You're wrong.
What happened to us, Nat? We were happy. Last time I checked. We've drifted apart, maybe that's all it is. You with your studio, me with work. You can see how easily it could have happened.
It's more than that.
I know you love me, Nat. You're not that good a liar.
It's too late.
Scarborough.
What?
The time we played the Penny Arcade, do you remember? I won you that watch. You were so excited to have won something. Never mind the fact it only lasted 2 weeks before falling apart. That wasn't the point. Tell me that means nothing to you.
You know I can't.
You just don't care.
You're not listening to me!
Well, I'm trying, but it's difficult when you're not making any sense. You've found something better. All of a sudden I'm surplus to requirements.
That's not fair.
Things are starting to happen and that's great. Genuinely, it's all I've ever wanted. I clearly remember a time when it wasn't like that. When things weren't going well. When you'd struggle to get out of bed in the morning.
And I'm grateful.
I don't want you to be grateful. There is the question of who's been paying your bills, though.
You offered. Whilst I was finding my feet.
Yes, Nat. That was 3 years ago.
And had I known you'd use it against me, I never would have said yes.
Okay, look. It's not a question of who's been paying the utilities.
No. No, it's more than that.
Where are you going to go now? This is your home.
No, Amanda, it's not.
You live here.
The books on the shelves, the cutlery in the drawers, none of it's mine. None of it says this is my home.
Your things.
Packed up in boxes hidden from view.
You know what?
What do you want me to do with this?
It's truly awful, the tyranny you live under now. Call yourself a taxi. Oh, I'll tell you what. I'll even pay. Just for a change. Well? You have nowhere else to go. It's not like you've got family who'll take you in. Or friends on whose sofas you can crash.
I'll be fine.
A hotel. B&B.
It's not your problem.
It's you I'm thinking of. You're unemployed. Living off your savings. Your studio, paints, materials, it all adds up. You need me, Nat. Put the bag down. said it doesn't feel much like home. Maybe we could make it more so. I'm not saying we radically redesign the space. I'm not knocking down walls or anything. But if you do some research, colour schemes, wallpapers, I'm gonna go and get changed.
How do I know you mean it?
Mean what?
If we're going to be equals, I need some sort of gesture.
And didn't I just say?
You think a coat of paint changes anything?
You asked me to make changes, I agree.
But that's just my point. I shouldn't have to ask your permission.
Nat, please.
What?
I'm just saying, now is not the most convenient of times.
No. Never is.
I'm sorry?
I said... I was agreeing with you.
Some other time then. Nat?
Yeah?
You went quiet.
I'm still here, man. As always.
Have you seen the hairdryer?
The what?
The hairdryer. Oh, never mind, I found it. You'll never guess what happened in work today, right? We're all sat round the table. There's me, Suze, Helen, Angela and Brian. And the boss comes over and he plonks this set of keys down on the table in front of Angela. We're all thinking, what's that about? Is he sending her off to get his car cleaned or something? Without saying anything, she took the keys, she walked out. We looked out the window and she's there pulling off in this flashy two-seater little sports car that the boss has bought her. I mean, what's going on there? It's really weird. And the worst thing is, poor Suze does exactly the same job as Angela. She hasn't got a sports car, has she? She's well miffed about it. Speaking of Suze as well, when she comes round tonight, don't mention anything about her boyfriend because she's just found out that he's been cheating on her again. And Helen's being so insensitive about it, like, oh, I want to cheat her, oh, he's a cheater, I told you he'd do it again. She's just like, she just doesn't get it. Susie's really cut up and Helen doesn't get it. So, no boyfriend talk, no work talk, just like, I don't know, redirect the conversation, talk about one of your paintings or something. Susie's well into that stuff. Otherwise, the whole night's going to be a complete shambles. How am I doing for time?
I don't know.
Well, I suggested 10 to 8.
It's 1:45.
Well, they'll be here any minute.